Mga kaigsuunan, maayong adlaw. Inyong mabati karon ang programa sa Tagum Cooperative nga nag-uluhan og Tagum Co-op ang tubag sa panginahanglan o giya sa kauswagan. Ang maong programa nagtumong sa paghatag og mga kasayuran nga adunay kalabutan sa mga kalihokan ug proyekto sa kooperatiba ug naningkamot nga maghatag og higayon nga mouswag ang kinabuhi sa mga katawhan hilabi na sa mga miyembro niini ug sa mga umaabot pa nga magpamiyembro. Aniya karon ang modumala sa maong programa.
Good morning, good morning, good morning! Welcome po dito sa ating programa, ang Tagum Co-op Tubag sa Panginahanglan o Giya sa Kauswagan. Today is May 31. It's 6 a.m. now in the morning and I hope samahan niyo po kami for 1 hour. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, it's Kuya Ken, all the way para sa ating programa, para sa mga balita na dapat yung matutunan para sa ika-uunlad ng ating Tagum Cooperative. We will make everyone informed para sa inyong mga karapatan, mga responsibilidad, at sa lahat ng mga strategiya na ginagawa natin sa Tagum Cooperative. At bago po natin isa-isahin yan, nais po nating i-greet yung ating mga government officials dito sa South Cotabato. Ayan, before anything else, isang magandang umaga po para sa lahat ng mga residente dyan. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you all have the high spirit today to start your day and to embrace a brand new day. Wow naman. Ayan, good morning, good morning, good morning sa ating Governor, Governor Rinaldo Estamay Jr. At sa ating Mayor ng Coronadal, Mayor Erlinda Araquil. Ayan, good morning po. At sa ating Tagum Cooperative, sa ating Chairperson of the Board, 𝗧𝗂𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗂𝗆 kasama ng ating Vice Chairperson, Director Monica L. Salido, at sa lahat ng mga member of the Board of Directors, isang malaking umaga. Kuya Wano, gimalaki na ang umaga. Good morning sa lahat po. Sa ating Chief Executive Officer, Sir 𝗬𝗀𝗄𝗴𝘂 Jr. Sa ating mga committee officers ng Tagum Cooperative. Sa lahat ng mga employees, mga empleyado po across branches and satellite offices Mindanao-wide ng Tagum Cooperative, sa ating mga most beloved listeners, sa ating mga members, isang maligayang umaga. Good morning para sa lahat. Now we're preparing your breakfast. Habang tinitimpla nyo po yung mga kape ninyo, samahan nyo po kami upang talakayin yung ating topic ngayon, all about Model Credit Union Building. Ano nga ba ang Model Credit Union Building? So samahan niyo po kami para alamin yan. Kung ano nga ba yan? With the help of our invited guests this morning, naku po, eksperto po sila sa mga bagay na ito. So, paki-turn on na lang ng volume nyo dyan. Pakilakasan. And we are also live pala sa ating official Facebook page. Sa mga gustong makita yung mga mukha namin, yung mga makeup and lipsticks. Wow! So dapat lang na i-follow nyo kami sa Facebook page and hit the like button para updated ka sa mga susunod nating programa sa Tagum Cooperative. And of course, mga latest developments ng ating kooperatiba. Meron din tayong text promo question maya-maya. So make sure na meron po kayong mga mailista dyan na mga importanteng detalye para sa ating mga katanungan. Ayan po. We will be giving 100 pesos worth of cellphone load for 2 lucky winners. Okay, this morning makakasama po natin ang isa sa member ng ating board of directors na naging officer natin for many years now. Let's welcome sa ating programa Director 𝗏 Ma'am Her, isang magandang umaga at welcome po sa ating programa.
Hello Ken, good morning no sa'yo at lalo na ka Miss Ina, isa sa ating mga radio guests ngayong umagang ito. Lalo na sa ating mga avid listeners dyan. Hello! Good morning sa mga naglalaba, sa mga nagkakape at saka nag-prepare sa kani-kanilang mga breakfast. No? Samahan niyo kami sa loob ng isang oras para ating malaman, ma-update kayo kung ano nga ba ang status ng ating Tagum Cooperative. Lalong-lalo na sa ibibigay namin na informasyon ukol sa topiko na inihanda namin ngayong umaga na to. Again, stay tuned and alam ko na meron ipamimigay na text load si Ken, no? Kung
Yes.
kayo ay makapag-answer sa,
Yes.
of course, sa tamang sagot.
Tamang
so,
sagot.
abang-abang kayo, no, mamaya. Good morning, everyone.
Ayan, good morning Ma'am Her, and thank you so much for gracing our radio program. Hindi lang po si Ma'am Her yung makakasama natin this morning. Nandito po sa programa natin, walang iba, very early bird ng ating programa, ang ating Research Development and Department Manager, Ma'am Ina Grisel Amores. Ma'am Ins, good morning at welcome dito sa programa.
Magandang umaga Sir Ken and Ma'am Her. Another week na naman no to cap off and maraming salamat po sa pakikinig sa ating programa at ngayong umaga na naman inaanyahan po namin kayong lahat na makinig sa loob na po ng isang oras. Ang pag-uusapan po natin ngayon ay mga mahalagang impormasyon at saka yung mga inspirasyon din galing sa ating kooperatiba. Isang oras lang po yung hinihingi namin. Sana po ay gising na po kayo at nakapagkape na para po magsimula na tayo sa ating mga diskusyon.
Ayan, thank you so much Ma'am Ins. Grabe naman talaga, no? Kasi gusto natin buhay na buhay yung mga active viewers and listeners natin. Kaya, nako, idoble nyo na po yung kape ninyo. 2 baso na lang po para gigising talaga yung mga natutulog nyo mga espiritu. Yung mga spirit of the glass. Ayan po, good morning. Please be with us for 1 hour kasi meron po tayong mga programa, mga points na dapat ninyong malaman, matutunan bilang isang member ng Tagum Cooperative at bilang isang would-be members ng Tagum Cooperative. Because it's our honor, it's our responsibility to inform you and to make rights of you. Ayan, so samahan niyo po kami for 1 hour and please don't forget to follow our official Facebook page ha, para sa mga susunod nating programa ay updated po kayo. And of course, meron po kayong mga impormasyon pagdating sa ating mga latest developments ng Tagum Cooperative. Ayan, sa ating number, i-save lang po 0919-069-3382. Okay, samahan niyo po kami if gusto nyong manalo ng 100 pesos worth of cellphone load. And at this point in time, I think our guests are all set and ready. Ma'am Her and Ma'am Ins, can I check your energy? Ready na ba?
Ready na, Ken.
Ayan, I like the energy. So we will maintain that high energy. So ito yung ating first katanungan, all about model credit union building. Okay. So, ano nga ba yung ibig sabihin? Before we dig deep, Ma'am Her, yung model credit union building, can you take us back kung ano nga ba yung mga pinagdaanan ng ating kooperatiba back then during the kung ano ba man yung siguro mga 1800s back then, kung ano yung mga nangyayari sa mga tao?
Okay, no? So, talagang colorful yung history ng ating cooperative movement, no? Hindi lang sa Philippines, worldwide, no? It started during the tinatawag nating Industrial Revolution scenario wherein during that time, 1800s yan, Ken, no? It happened sometime in England wherein yung tinatawag nila the rise of the machine. So meaning to say, lahat ng mga pabrika doon, pinalitan yung mga skilled workers, Ken, ng mga machine. So of course, no, sa machine na lahat ng gumagana. So in other words, yung mga skilled workers natin talagang nawalan ng trabaho. Nawalan sila ng trabaho. At saka, sumabay rin yung mga economic crisis during that time kasi lumago na yung economy because of the rise of the machine. Talagang efficient at saka effective na yung mga gawa ng mga produkto doon sa time ng England. Pero in other words, on the other hand, talaga namang mayroong tinatawag natin o may effect as to yung mga exploitation kasi although mas naging magaan na yung paggawa ng mga produkto, pero in other words, wala sila tinatawag na occupational safety and health, no?
Yes.
Lahat, even mga bata noon, no, mga bata, mga old age na mga women and saka men workers, talagang tinatanggap nila. Long hours ang kanilang ginawa, no? Talagang masasabi mo na hindi talaga healthy yung working environment. And from there on, Ken, talagang makikita natin na there is indeed an economic exploitation that had happened in England. And after that, there were handful of tinatawag nating mga skilled workers. They form a group, no, gumawa sila ng talagang yung tinatawag natin na consumer co-op. Kasi ang sabi nila, if we will not work together, if we will not think of initiative, talagang yung buhay nila, Ken, hindi talaga asenso. So, ang solution doon, talagang cooperation. They work together, they create their own business. Ang business nila noon, Ken, ay isang, would you believe, it is a sari-sari store. Yes, no, consumer cooperative, something like that.
So, doon nagsimula.
Doon nagsimula talaga. So, they pulled their resources, pulled together, just like Tagum Cooperative na maliit lang yung tinipo ng mga cooperators natin, just like sa England, yung resources nila talagang maliit lang.
They started small.
They started small and then they patronized their store. Yung mga bilihin nila, Ken, talaga yung mga basic lang na commodities. For example, flour, yung butter, oil. At saka, even if there's an economic crisis, pero yung tinda nila talagang hindi adulterated. Ano ba yung adulterated na mga paninda? Kasi noon, yung flour nilagyan ng something chalk, no, para mas yung timbang. Yung oil nilagyan ng tubig. Pero sa kanila, Ken, talagang pulido. So, doon na yung mga tao bumili. No? So, from there on, yung the message or yung bang tinatawag na the seed of cooperation really started there when they have experienced this economic exploitation during the time of Industrial Revolution. That is sometime in 1800s.
You mentioned all about these pioneers a while back, Ma'am Her, na merong mga eksperto na nagpasimula nung kooperatiba. And who are these founders if sila yung nanguna para sa pag-propagate ng kooperatiba?
Okay, no? So, kung sa Tagum Cooperative, meron tayong pillars, no? Meron din pillars yung ating cooperative movement in the world. So, who are they? Sino-sino ba ito? No? Tatlo yung mga notable persons, Ken, na talaga nating masasabing without them, walang Tagum Cooperative, walang cooperative movement. We have Robert Owen. Ito si Sir Robert Owen, talagang masasabi natin the father of English socialism and founder of the cooperative movement. Sabi niya, yung talagang meron akong nabasa tungkol dito. Sabi niya, kung ang ang working environment ng mga tao doon sa kanilang tinatrabahuan ay maganda, yung effect din ng kanilang trabaho ay maganda rin. So socialism, so father of English socialism, so father si Robert Owen. And then apart from Robert Owen, ito talaga talagang tumaktak ng husto sa cooperative movement in the Philippines. Ito si 𝗶-𝗴𝗶 no? German Credit Cooperative and the father of the credit union movement. And we have also von Franz Hermann Schultz of Delitzsch, still a German, at siya ang nagtatag ng Germany Credit Cooperative in 1860s. Siya naman ang tinatawag natin the father of urban credit union. Although they have different perspective about cooperative movement, pero tumatak sila sa puso ng mga cooperators worldwide. Kasi yun na, ano ba talaga yung mensahe na pinarating sa atin ng tatlong mga magagaling na founders na to? Isa lang naman no? They want to improve the lives of the mga tao doon sa kanilang mga lugar. Germany at saka yung England. So yun, Ken.
And ito yung isa sa ating, or ito talaga yung pinaka-ultimate na goal, yung ating gusto ma-achieve for all of our members, that they enjoy their socio-economic lives. Kaya inadapt natin yung concept ng kooperatiba. Now, may I ask Ma'am Ina kung ano yung point of view niya sa ating sinasabi na cooperation leads to cooperativism? What can you say, Ma'am Ins, that this popular line in the cooperative, that cooperation ultimately leads to cooperativism?
When we say cooperativism, may engagement kasi yan ng mga members itself. And going into large scale or in the community, sa pangkalahatan, cooperatives also help each other.
Yes.
So, tinutulungan ng isang kooperatiba ang ibang kooperatiba para lumaki. Sabi ka ni Ma'am Her kanina, during the Industrial Revolution, a lot of people or individuals work together. I think yun ang pinaka-importante na nakuha natin during the old age or old times, na hanggang ngayon na-embed or parang na-put natin into practice yung value of cooperativism.
And I also think na pinaka ma-describe natin dito sa linyang ito is yung tinatawag natin, Ma'am Her, na cooperation among cooperatives. That we binibigyan natin ng kahalagahan yung ibang mga kooperatiba, yung ibang classification ng kooperatiba, that they can also provide unique needs for their own members. Ayun po. Now, as to the present, Ma'am Her, ano po yung estado or status ng ating mga kooperatiba worldwide and even up to dito sa ating Philippine sector? Ano na ba yung status pagdating sa mga cooperative members or cooperative institutions?
Okay, actually, Ken, before ako pumunta dito, I have done research about sa CDA. Yung data kung ilan na ba yung mga cooperatives dito sa atin. So dito mo present day cooperative, so meron talaga tayong per CDA na data natin 2005 just last year. We have 20,964 na cooperatives nationwide. But in Region 11, we only have 2,000 more or less 2,200 na cooperatives in Region 11. So in Davao region. So kasali na tayo doon, no? So itong cooperatives, there are so many kinds of cooperatives depending sa kanilang ka-purpose, the purpose. And yun nga sabi ko kanina, the cooperatives there to exist because we want to improve the lives of our members and so to help the community where the cooperatives exist. So di ba sabi natin 1800s to nag-start in England to sa Sweden and then US, the Philippines. In the Philippines, nag-start dito in 1907. So from there on and now, so we have data coming from the CDA, 20,964 na cooperatives and 2,200 sa region natin. So masasabi mong from 1800s to ngayon, talagang marami ng cooperatives na nagpa-register sa CDA because yun ang we want to help our members. We want to inculcate the values of self-help, no? Self-responsibility. Self-help mean to say, tutulungan mo sarili mo, no? Through cooperative and self-responsibility, of course, kasi meron tayong mga products and services, isa na yung loan. So if you borrow money from cooperative, you have the self-responsibility, you have that value of self-responsibility to pay that loan. Kasi lahat naman tayo mga owners. So yun, Ken. So in the Philippine setting, so talagang colorful din, no? Kasi it started during the time of Jose Rizal when he was exiled in the Pitan, no? He created somehow concept naman talaga yun, Ken, no? Hindi natin alam na, co-op na pala yun. But the concept of cooperation among the students or yung mga kasama ni Rizal, no? And then here comes Teodoro Sandico. Itong si Teodoro Sandico, talagang politician from Bulacan. When he traveled in Europe, especially in Germany, doon niya nakita yung museum ni 𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗶. Talagang yung passion, yung connect niya sa co-op, na-ignite yon. So pagdating niya dito sa Philippines, kasi siya, governor, so he has this legislation. So meron siyang sa Congress o anong tawag doon. So talagang sa kanya nanggaling yung concept of co-op na talagang i-institutionalize, gawin ng law. And we have matagal na talaga, no, sa Mahangnayon, Kilusang Bayan, even in our own barangay, Ken, in your own barangay, in our own purok, di ba? We have this bayanihan. Noong maliit pa ako, pag yung bahay na parang lumalakad, sasabihin natin, bahay na lumalakad. Pero that is a seed of bayanihan, tulong-tulong. So yun. And then, yun na nga, from there on, talagang ginawa ng law through the initiative of the different at siya naging law na talaga siya when Corazon Aquino became the president.
Siya yung lumagda to make it into law.
Yeah.
Ano ba tong mga batas, Ma'am Ins, na tinatawag natin for Philippine Cooperative Movement? Can we specify kung anong mga batas na ito?
So, yung batas natin, Sir Ken, on the Philippine Cooperative Movement, as mentioned by Ma'am Her, nilagdaan siya ni President Cory Aquino before. It was RA 6938. Ngayon, on the present day, ngayon is iba na siya. It was amended, RA 9520 na siya, or ang tinatawag natin na Philippine Cooperative Code of 2008, since 2008 kasi siya na-amend. Dito sa RA 9520, meron ng improvements or meron ng pagbabago based doon sa unang nilagdaan ni President Cory. Nasali na din dito yung Representative Assembly, which bago lang nating ginawa, no, in Davao City. Meron na ding inclusion or na-include na din yung subsidiary cooperatives and also financial service cooperatives. So, itong legal backbone na ito yung guide, no? Ito yung guide ng mga cooperatives, not just for Tagum Co-op, but for all the new cooperatives na meron silang clean and also fair na framework to follow.
So, ayun po, meron po tayong batas para sa Philippine Cooperative Movement. And sa na-mention po kanina ni Ma'am Her, meron din po tayong agency, government agency, para mag-regularize ng mga batas na ito for the implementation of our cooperative members. Ito yung tinatawag natin na Cooperative Development Authority or CDA, yung na-mention ni Ma'am. Okay. Now, by definition, para lang malaman natin, ito po yung definition na makikita natin sa internet. Ano po ba yung definition natin, Ma'am Her? Para malaman ng ating mga
co-op. Okay.
Yes.
Ano nga ba itong
Kooperatiba.
kooperatiba or cooperative, no? So, itong kooperatiba, ito yung mga ito yung samahan ng mga tao na tatlo talaga, Ken, nagtutulungan, tapos nag-aambag ng puhunan at the same time, nagkakaisa. No? Itong tatlo talaga na key points. Nagkakaisa, no? Cooperation, nagtutulungan, and then nag-aambag ng puhunan para sa isang layunin. Ano nga ba isang layunin? No? Yung mapakinabangan, yung lahat mapakinabangan kung ano man ang ang ihahandog ng kooperatiba sa isang member. No, yun na nga ang pinaka para ma-improve ang kanilang sari-sariling buhay. So yun talaga ang kaisipan ukol sa kooperatiba, samahan ng mga tao na nagtutulungan, nagkakaisa at naglalagay ng puhunan para magamit itong lalo ng ating mga members para mapabuti somehow ang kanilang buhay.
Okay, very well said. Ano po ayun po yung kooperatiba na tinatawag natin. Now for you, Ma'am Ins, ano ba yung mga cooperative values na kailangan nandyan para ma-achieve natin yung tinatawag natin na cooperation, cooperative spirit dito sa ating institution? And ultimately, ano yung mga prinsipyo or mga principles na kailangan natin i-live by or live for para sa ganon our cooperative will thrive in the future and more generations to come?
So kung tatanungin ka kung ano yung co-op values, isa na dun yung self-help. Sabi nga ni Ma'am Her, yung self-help yung paraan para tulungan ang sarili mo. That's one thing, no, para kung gusto nating tumulong sa iba, tulungan muna natin ang ating sarili. Yes. And then we also have self-responsibility and democracy. Democracy, kung sa atin pa, ito yung meron kang voice, meron kang boses, meron kang vote kung sa kooperatiba na ginagawa natin. And then, meron ding equality, equity, and solidarity. Sabi nga ni Ma'am Her, through cooperativism, united tayo, nagkakaisa tayo din. And also, hindi lang tayo focus sa ating individual na pangangailangan or improvement, but we also practice or pinapakita din natin yung value of being honest, truthful, since we're a financial institution, and then pinapakita din natin na meron tayong care, no, socially or for the community itself.
So ayun po yon, mga values natin. Si Ma'am Her, ano po ba yung mga cooperative principle natin na nililive by, Ma'am Her?
Okay. Alam mo, Ken, itong cooperative principles, these are guidelines wherein the cooperative, just like Tagum Cooperative, applies the values. Now, di ba, mayroon tayong values. So, meron din tayong kaukulang guidelines or principles na ito na yung application of our values. For example, itong number 1, voluntary and open membership. No? So, isa na yan, no? Meaning to say, when you become a member of Tagum Cooperative, volunteer yun. Hindi ka para bang
you're compelled.
to join, no? Kusang loob mo, pumunta ka sa office, nagpa-member ka. And then other one, we have democratic member control, no, meaning to say you have the voice, sabi ng Miss Ina, you have the voice, no, in the plenary, itong pinaka-distinct na manifestation itong democratic member control, one man, one vote. Meaning to say, ikaw being a member, you have the right to vote para maging sino man yung leader ng ating Tagum Cooperative. And then other one, member economic participation. When you become a member of Tagum Cooperative, you put capital, no? A share capital.
Isa
no?
po yun sa requirement.
Yes, requirement. So sa ngayon, meron tayong 100,000 na maximum share capital ng ating Tagum Cooperative, wherein 8,000 of it, minimum yon, minimum share cap, kailangan mong i-build up for 2 years time. So yun, ang max natin is 100,000. And then apart from the member economic participation, we have also itong number 5 natin, Ken, no? Autonomy and independence. So Tagum Cooperative is an independent organization. Hindi tayo dependent sa grants or loans ng other banks or whatsoever, no? I mean, grant galing sa ibang bansa or independent tayo, may sarili tayong batas, cooperative law, and then regulated tayo ng CDA. So, whatever activities that we are having or programs ng Tagum Cooperative, hindi tayo para bang ask permission from the LG or whatsoever. Basta ito lang talaga yung activities natin are in line also or talagang governed by the RA 9520. And then number 5, we have education, training, information. Alam nyo ba, mga mga avid listeners natin, itong radio program natin, isa ito sa pinakamagandang tool wherein we inform, we are updated kung ano bang nangyari sa ating Tagum Cooperative at saka itong co-op natin hindi magsasawang mag-educate sa inyo, their members. Kasi alam namin na kung ang isang member ay na-educate, na-update kung ano yung cooperative, kung ano yung status ng inyong cooperative, it will make a long way to make the cooperative viable and sustainable, no? Kasi yung mga, through education, talaga maintindihan ng isang member, Ken, kung ano ba talaga itong kooperatiba. I believe the rest of it will be presented also, Miss Ina.
Yes, Ma'am Ins. Ano po yung mga kasunod ng ating mga principles following after the education, training, and information?
Yun nga, meron din tayong cooperation among cooperatives. So, ito, at I think madalas tong naririnig talaga across all co-ops. And ang simple lang naman ang context nito, no? It's basically means working together. We work hand in hand, not just only dito sa ating local context or local setting, but especially for the board of directors, they also are active internationally. Our management is active national and regional level. So, yun ang mga, parang makita mo talaga merong unity among cooperatives. Meron din tayong, Sir Ken, yung concern for community and environment. Hindi lang tayo active doon sa financial involvement or financial inclusion, but very active din, particularly employees and members in terms of the community involvement, caring for the environment. I believe nga may nasalihan pa ako before yung tree planting and then ano ba yung parang clean up yung parang sa
Clean up drive.
Clean up drive, yes. Meron din tayong mga activities na ganyan. So, in a way, kahit na hindi ka masyadong involved, pero sa exposure mo sa mga ganung activities, you learn to appreciate those values, no? Caring and then being supportive to the environment.
Yes, that is true, Ma'am Ins, because if you're an active follower ng ating official Facebook page, Tagum Cooperative, palagi tayong nagpo-post dyan ng mga activities natin. And makikita mo na ang dami po nating mga undertaking for community involvement, community engagement, donation, even mangrove planting, scholarship programs, and all. And ito yung mga isa sa binibigyan natin ng special attention, where in fact meron po tayong community development department na tumitingin talaga or making that project reliable. Meron tayong designated department to work efficiently, effectively para sa mga ganyan. Now, so much for that, Ma'am Ins and Ma'am Her. Let's proceed ngayon kasi yung mga nakikinig ngayon, they might be wondering ano yung mga distinction or differences when it comes to banking institution or mga bangko and versus sa mga kooperatiba. Now, ano po yung mga differences ng mga subjects na ito, Ma'am?
Okay na. So, basically, itong banks, they work for the shareholders while cooperatives works for the members. So, ito yung pinaka-main concept. Although banks are our competitors kasi di ba Ken, may mga bangko na yun, they offer really lower interest rates. In fact, just a seconds, approved na yung loan mo. But on the other hand, banks are also our partners now. So, with respect to purpose, yung bank, yung owners nila, yung mga elite families. No? But in the cooperative, ang owners ay talagang mga members. With respect to net surplus, yung bangko, they have this corporate profit wherein paghahati-hatian yan ng mga elite families na para bang shareholders ng bank. But in the cooperative, we have just recently received our PRD, interest on share capital at saka yung dividend natin. So, yun, in patronage fund and interest on share capital. Sa tax, ang bangko, alam ko maraming mga avid listeners natin na talagang merong ipon sa bangko. You can see in your passbook na talagang at the end of the month, may kinukuha na 20% na tax niyan, remitted to the BIR kasi taxable yung bank. But in the cooperative, wala talagang kaltas na tax because we are tax-free. So kung ano mang deposit mo, either time deposit or regular savings, as is where is, kung ano yung nakikita mo na interest rate, talagang ibibigay yan sa iyo. Walang kaltas as to tax na i-remit sa BIR kasi we are tax-free. And for the interest rates in terms sa ating time deposit or deposits natin, in the banks, no, low kang kanilang deposit rates unless you are a tinatawag nilang valued client. Pero sa cooperative, we are all valued client. Members are all valued client. And yung interest rates natin ay talagang malaki, no? Competitive yung market pricing natin with respect to our interest rates and time deposit, and so with our interest rates sa loan. So yun, no, banks serve or works for the shareholders, while cooperative, just like Tagum Cooperatives, work for the members.
Yes. Ayun po yung gusto natin ipaabot sa lahat ng mga members ng Tagum Cooperative, that you always patronize our own products, because not only you receive your annual interest share on capital plus the patronage refund, but you are also making our Tagum Cooperative thrive in the future. You make it sustainable. So you make a good option na Tagum Cooperative, you patronize Tagum Cooperative, and ilaganap mo po yan sa lahat ng mga kaibigan nyo po, ng mga members, mga kapamilya
In
nyo
fact,
po.
Ken, one of the duties ng member natin talagang to patronize.
Yes. Gusto natin na in a lifetime, merong Tagum Cooperative. Ganun po. Now, I'm all excited about Ma'am Ins, because si Ma'am Ina is a research development manager. And you know for a fact, Ma'am Ins, kung ano yung mga awards, recognitions na na-receive natin, and we take full pride ng mga awards na ito. Ano ba itong mga awards na na-receive natin dito sa kooperatiba, Ma'am Ins?
So, sa mga previous years, no, meron tayong mga branding, Sir Ken. Yan yung tinatawag natin na branding, since nagpapa-accredit tayo sa mga institutions for us to be guided, no, in terms of our the quality of our performance. Isa na dyan yung access branding natin. The access branding, Sir Ken and Ma'am Her, we're actually gold. We achieved the gold status for the longest time, and consistent tayo dyan. Yung access, ito yung branding natin in which this is supervised by ACU, and in access, we are raising our performance every year, and then ang purpose nito is to ensure that we are financially sound and stable. And at the same time, meron din tayong mga aspects, not just focusing on financial, but more on also on being focused sa customers or sa ating members, and also more on our internal business processes. So, in a way, parang holistic siya. At the same time, it goes to show na yung Tagum Co-op doesn't stop there, no? It continues to grow over time and then excel over time as well. Meron din tayong tinatawag, Sir Ken, na focus. I think this is happening next month, or this month. It's happening around next week ata. And then this focus branding, it's supervised by the Model Cooperative Network, or MCN. And yung ito naman, although it's not the same, no, but somehow it pushes, or the purpose is almost aligned also with access, more on the safety and sustainability in terms of financial aspects. Yung tinitignan dito, meron ding, I believe, meron na-mention na pearls monitoring dyan sa ating focus branding. And Sir Ken, for the longest time, yung focus branding natin, we have been in platinum status now, and then we're trying also na maging consistent dito sa ating branding, para naman ma-appreciate tayo ng ating members and also yung mga would-be members natin. And another thing, Sir Ken, we have the ISO 9001:2015. That's the ISO standard for quality management systems. I think ISO is more familiar, no, not just for cooperatives, but also for other institutions or companies, since madaming nagpapa-accredit nito. This is actually an international accreditation and acknowledged worldwide. So, imagine being an investor in Tagum Cooperative, which is an ISO accredited or approved by ISO. No, nag-grant tayo ng ISO in the past year, and then apat sa ating mga business lines yung meron ng ISO accreditation or ISO certified na. That includes our 𝗬𝘂 Cooperative main office. Kasali na din dyan yung ating Bahada branch, and then yung 2 branches natin ng Funicare. We have one in La Filipina and one here in Visayan Village National Highway. So, sa certifications natin, makikita natin yung commitment ng Tagum Cooperative na mag-grow over the years, and then it also shows na meron tayong trust, no? We are entitled to that trust and commitment from our members because we are also committed to our accreditations and certifications.
Gagampanan talaga natin mga employees and officers ng Tagum Cooperative yung ating tagline, where people invest their trust. Kaya marami tayong mga recognitions, accreditations na sinasalihan para yung ating mga members will feel safety or maging safe sila sa kanilang mga investment dito sa ating Tagum Cooperative. Now, kanina we are all talking about model credit union building. Now, can you tell us, Ma'am Her, kung ano nga ba yung mga characteristics ng model credit union?
Okay, no, so Tagum Cooperative is a model credit union, meaning to say we practice, we believe the technology na tinatawag nating model credit union building employed by the model cooperative network, wherein ang purpose talaga nito is to transform the savings and credit cooperative into a safe, sound, and sustainable na cooperative organization. So, ang ibig sabihin niya na meron talagang mga practices noon na hindi na pwede, or meaning to say, binago na when Tagum Cooperative became MCU, Model Credit Union. So, isa na dito yung tinatawag nating, yung previous approach, yung later na hindi pa tayo MCUB, the orientation of the cooperative is purely social, no? Although it is good to help members, but we lack on the tinatawag nating good business management of the cooperative. So, ang effect noon, para bang, in other words, sa Bisaya, painato. The services or the approach is very social, very inato. Hindi na-disregard na yung good business sense ng cooperative. So, ang effect niyan, talagang lack of profitability. Ngayon, ang Tagum Cooperative is a MCUB, Model Credit Union, na we balance everything. The social mission of the co-op to improve the lives at the same time. We had a good business sense of the cooperative. So, ang effect niyan, talagang profitable na tayo, no? The cooperative becomes profitable and responsive sa needs ng ating mga members. So, orientation noon, social. Ngayon is, we have good business sense and of course, a touch of a social mission sa atin.
Okay, that's one. What else, Ma'am Ins, can you share about the characteristic ng ating model credit union building?
So, on top dun sa sinabi ni Ma'am Her, before, yung mga members are homogeneous or parang sa close groups lang sila. So, technically, ang nangyayari, sila lang din yung borrowers, and then yung kanilang collection or perhaps yung repayment is hindi masyadong maganda. Ngayon, the new model approach is more diversified. At saka yung mga background ng members natin in different industries. So, yung makikita natin na may balance between the composition of the members of the cooperative compared before. Before kasi ang nangyayari, may risk, no? Malaki yung risk pag ganun ang composition ng group. But on the present day na approach, nagiging balance na financially and meron na din tayong nakikitang stability. Also, that benefits the member borrowers at the same time, a protection for their investment.
Na, let's proceed, Ma'am Her, kasi we are ISO certified and that qualifies for a series or ample of policies. Ano naman yung previous approach and our model approach pagdating dito sa mga tinatawag natin na standards and policies sa ating model credit union?
Okay. So, sa policies tayo na. So, before, Ken, yung co-op, we have this cheap credit, no? Meaning to say, yung talagang ang main focus talaga ng cooperative before is purely borrowing. The concept of savings, wala talaga sa kanilang isip. So, apart from that, the policies there are not that so updated. Tapos, iba-iba, inconsistent ang policies. And even if meron tayong policies, pero these were not rolled out to the rank and file. So meaning to say the policies are just there, hindi siya updated, and then inconsistent. So before ang co-op cheap borrowing, yun na nga sabi ko, only borrow. Wala talagang concept of savings. But now we are in the model approach. Ang tawag sa atin ay savings and credit cooperative, wherein hindi lang pag-borrow ang tinutugunan natin, pinuprovide natin sa ating mga members. We have also marami tayong savings product wherein ang mga policies na ito ay very updated, and all of the officers and even the staff, no, yung mga rank and file natin, they are updated sa ating mga policies. And then from time to time, we also review that one. Baka hindi na yun napapanahon. And then, kung ano talaga yung policy natin, yun talaga, Ken. Kasi nung previous na approach, kung ikaw ay member na malaking share cap, pwede mabali, o yung tawag dito, pwede parang yung policy, sige, i-ano na lang natin. But now, ngayon,
you bend the law.
Yeah, mga ganon. Up to date na yung standardized na natin yung policy. Kung ano talagang policy, that is true to all. True to all members, regardless of your time deposit, share capital, or ano ka man yan, no? Ano ka ba sa kooperatiba. Hindi yung tinitingnan. As long as we have standardized policies true to all, and then we remain to really implement that policy. Yun, Ken.
Okay. Now, ito, isa sa pinakamalaki na tinitignan sa isang institution is the source of funds, Ma'am Ins. Back then, ano ba yung mga pinapractice ng mga cooperatives? And dito sa Tagum Cooperative, we implement this in accordance with our new approach, which is the model credit union. Ano yung mga distinction dyan from the traditional one up to the model one?
So, before, yung mga source of funding natin was purely shares. And then, basically, yung returns niyan masyadong mababa. And then, hindi mo pa siya ma-withdraw. Well, basically, ngayon, same lang naman din. However, yung source of funds natin, it's not just solely on shares, but also on savings. Meron din tayong tinatawag na share capital. Yun ang ating parang main na source of funding for all our financial transactions. Yun ngayon is, kung makikita natin or ma-observe natin, Sir Ken, masyado nang varied or diversified na yung products natin compared before na wala silang masyadong options. And at the same time, wala din silang masyadong access to the kind of product na that would fit them. Yung tinatawag nating purposive. Kasi nga, yung pag-borrow ng isang member is based doon sa kanyang need. Ngayon is madami na tayong options. Sa Tagum Cooperative, madami po tayong purposive products na pagpapipilian ng member kung ano yung bagay or yung fit sa kanyang pangangailangan. Aside from that, Sir Ken, before, masyadong dependent yung mga cooperatives on debt or perhaps yung mga external borrowing. Ngayon, we are very proud to say na yung Tagum Cooperative has no zero or external
borrowing.
Yes, no external borrowing, and mostly we really disclose and we're proud of that over time, no, na maintain natin siya. So yung one way or another na improve natin yung layer, or we added a layer of protection to our investment and securing also the trust of our members through that.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Ins. Now, Ma'am Her, another good question to throw is the analysis of loan or loan analysis pagdating dito sa ating model credit union, kasi isa to sa mga scrutinized na area or perspective sa pag-loan. Ano po ba yung mga model approach na ina-apply natin ngayon dito sa Tagum Cooperative when it comes to loan analysis?
Okay, with respect to loan, nung una, Ken, though, depending on your share cap, no, pwede yun. Pero now, yung loan analysis natin, ina-analyze yung member natin based on the 5 C's of credit. Ano-ano mga ito, no? Ito yung credit risk, based on your character. Character mean to say, ano ba yung value mo with respect to repayment? Ano ka ba? Mamaya na or ganun ba? So, isa na yun, no? Character, and we have the capacity to pay, no? If you are an employee of a certain organization, ano ba yung status ng employment mo? Is it probationary, contractual, or regular ba? So yun, isa yung sa tinitingnan. And then apart from that, we have the collateral. Yung collateral ba na ino-offer mo sa Tagum Cooperative, for example, real estate mortgage REM, malapit ba sa sapa or sa ilog?
Yes.
From time to time, pag-visit ng ating credit analyst doon for inspection or BI, or background, or yung tinatawag nilang yung pag-inspect, CI. Wala na yung wala na yung lupa kasi yun na nga, from time to time yung ilog na lumaki na yung ilog, tapos yung lupa mo na doon, so yun, collateral. Or yung collateral mo ba for sa Tagum Cooperative is within sa business hub ng isang lugar. So malaki yun. So yun, ilan na ba yun? 3 or 4? And then we have the condition. Condition, pwede nating masabi yung health condition mo ngayon, okay ka lang, or yung time na para bang employment time, yung productive years mo.
Yes.
So yun, ang yung condition. And then we have the capital. Capital meaning to say your share capital. So yung 5 C's of credits, this is yung i-gauge ka kung when with respect to the loan analysis sa Tagum Cooperative. Kaya nga Ken, pag may naano sa akin, may mag-ask na maka-loan ba ako sa Tagum Co-op? So, talagang sinasabi ko, punta ka doon sa yung credit analyst kasi i-analyze ka based on the 5 C's of credit. Hindi mo basta-basta sabi, pwede ka maka-loan. Pero pag sa credit analyst pala, tinignan niya yung yung tinatawag nating capacity to pay kasi nga contractual. Yung mga ganon. Pero, di ba, so yun, you are analyzed. Yung loan analysis is based on the 5 C's of credit. So with that, talagang masasabi natin na yung delinquency natin medyo lumiit because of 5 C's of credit. Na hindi yung nung una na loan leverage lang yung share capital mo dependent yon sa Pero ngayon 5 C's of credit na tayo.
Okay, thank you Ma'am Her. And of course, sa ating kooperatiba, Ma'am Her and Ma'am Ina, meron po tayong mga partners. Ma'am Ins, ano po ba yung kahalagahan that we create established partnership, our fellow tinatawag natin mga affiliates or federations, and ano-ano ba yung mga partners natin dito sa Tagum Cooperative?
So, Sir Ken, madami tayong affiliates or partners, no? One of which is yung na-mention ko kanina, yung ACU, or Asian Confederation of Credit Unions. We are also in partnership with NATCO, or the National Confederations of Cooperatives, Model Cooperative Network, or MCN, CLIMS, MASPEC, and PCUD, or the Provincial Cooperative Union of Davao. So, itong partnership natin, it's a commitment na yung ating, I think that's in line with the cooperatives working with other cooperatives. However, ito yung bigger scale. We're in partnership with federations so that we could also benefit from them in terms of investment and in terms also of tapping other cooperatives na member din sa kanila. So one way or another, we are expanding our network through these affiliates.
Okay, so ganun po ang significance kung bakit we establish partnership or we tap federations na maging member po tayo. And since we are up to the end ng ating discussion, and I hope na naibigay or natakal po natin ang lahat. And of course, meron po tayong text promo question na ipamimigay bago natin tapusin before we end our program. Okay, so ang ating katanungan, madali lang po. Sana ay meron po kayong nailista ng mga notes natin. Okay, for our question, ito po yung question natin. Sino po ba ang lumagda ng ating batas sa Philippine Cooperative Movement? Yung mga batas na ating sinusundan para sa implementation ng mga kooperatiba. Sino po ba yung lumagda para maging batas? Okay, i-text lamang po ang inyong tamang kasagutan sa numerong 0919-069-3382. Ayan, okay po. Thank you so much Ma'am Ina and Ma'am Her for gracing our radio program. Sana naman ay sa susunod na mga imbitasyon ay nandyan kayo palagi para suportahan ang ating programa. And at this point in time, para sa inyong mga final greetings sa mga katrabaho, sa inyong mga kapamilya, kapuso, let's start with Ma'am Ina.
So again, marami pong salamat sa mga listeners natin. Salamat po sa hindi pagtulog sa loob ng isang oras at sa pakikinig sa amin. I'd like to greet everyone sa main office, Tagum Cooperative main office and to home office. Especially to the Research and Development Department, to our unit. And salamat po. Sana po subaybayan niyo po kami sa mga sumusunod naming programa.
Ayan, thank you so much Ma'am In. And of course, Director 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Take it away, Ma'am.
Thank you so much, Ken, no, Miss Ina. Salamat Tagum Cooperative for this opportunity na radio guest na naman tayo dito sa ating weekly na program, radio program. Sa lahat ng mga avid listeners natin, I hope meron kayo natutunan, no, para sa ating programa ngayon. And then, stay updated, stay informed. Meron tayong mga different media platforms, no. We have FB page doon, no. Pwede ka doon maki-update kung ano na ba yung latest na kalagayan ng ating Tagum Cooperative. Huwag tayong magsasawa na mag-patronize sa mga produkto, serbisyo at programa sa Tagum Cooperative because this is a way of making Tagum Cooperative viable and sustainable for the years to come. Salamat sa pagsalig sa atong Tagum Cooperative where people invest their trust.
Ayan, daghang salamat po Ma'am Her for gracing our radio program. And sa lahat ng mga nandyan pa sa ating Facebook live stream, thank you so much po. Sana naman ay ma-share po ninyo yung ating live para mas marami pa po ang matulungan natin dito sa kooperatiba. And once and for all, ako po si Kuya Ken. Abangan niyo po kami sa mga susunod natin na mga programa. Dito lamang po sa ating programa Tagum Cooperative, tubag sa panginahanglan, giya sa kauswagan. Daghang salamat ug dalaygon ang Diyos.